Good evening. I'd like to start off by asking you all a question. Who all here has gone to college before? Okay, and of the people that went to college, how many think that it would have been much more manageable if they would have had the study skills and the preparation necessary to do so beforehand? Okay. Now, AVID, otherwise known as Advancement via Individual Determination, is a 4-year high school program for students that helps prepare them for college. It gives them the study skills necessary to complete and graduate within 4 years. Now, there are 3 reasons that you should increase funding for AVID and expand it into all Anoka-Hennepin District schools. First, it would narrow the achievement gap. Second, it creates a strong relationship between teachers and students. And lastly, it increases the access that students have to 4-year colleges. Which brings me to my first point, which is that it would narrow the achievement gap between whites and minorities. Now, as you may know, education is a realm in which minorities still have a large disparity with whites. But AVID can help this. According to data from their own website, more than 67% of blacks and Hispanics that are in AVID took an AP or college equivalent test last year, compared to just 34% of blacks and Hispanics who took a test that weren't in any college readiness program at all. Now, this would help minorities catch up, and this would also help whites collaborate with them, creating a strong relation for years to come. Now, on to the second point, which is that AVID creates a strong relationship between teachers and students. Now, this can be a great thing because everybody needs a mentor, a positive leader, or some sort of role model to look up to. AVID definitely gives this to students, not only with the teacher that they're with for 4 years, but with their classmates that they're with for 4 years, and with the tutors that they're with for 4 years. Now, despite all this, all these benefits coming from a strong relationship with a teacher, there's still more. Although it sounds good, it also looks good. According to a study done by Project STAR, more than students that have a strong relationship with their teacher tend to have a 0.34 higher GPA than their counterparts who weren't in any college readiness program at all. This shows that not only is having a strong relationship with the teacher good for a student's social and spiritual realm of life, but it also helps them academically, therefore killing 2 birds with 1 stone. Now on to the third and final point, which is that AVID increases the accessibility that students have to 4-year colleges. Now, as you may know, 4-year colleges are some of the best institutions that we have in this country. The students that graduate from 4-year colleges not only tend to get better jobs, but they also get paid more, they get more benefits, and they help out their community more and get more involved. So this is not only good academically, but this is also good for social life too. This is good for our community. Also, according to data from the AVID website, more than 74% of AVID students that applied to 4-year colleges were accepted. This means that nearly 3/4 of all AVID students have the potential to attend a 4-year college. And not only to attend, but AVID gives you the skills necessary to succeed. Unlike Mission Possible and Upward Bound, AVID not only gives you the skills necessary to complete your 1st and 2nd year successfully, but it shows you how to plan, how to graduate within 4 years instead of 5 or 6. This can also help our future economy. Think about it. If students are in less debt, they'll have more money for purchasing power, which actually drives the economy. So we not only have to look at the aspect of now, but in the future. Now I know that budgets are tight, so to help fund for this, why don't we take cuts that are necessary, such as larger classrooms in math and science, where they're all lecture-based anyways. We don't need collaboration in such classes. We can be using that money for AVID to get students into college, rather than just telling them and teaching them things about science. Now in review, I've given you 3 reasons to increase funding for AVID. The first being narrowing the achievement gap, the second, the strong relationship between teachers and students, and lastly, the accessibility to 4-year college. In conclusion, I'd like for you to think, do we want do we want our future generation to be four-year college students that graduate within 4 years? Or do we want to take the risk of investing money in other programs in which we don't know if they're going to graduate within 4 years? I say let's increase funding for AVID. Thank you.